let's recognize our hardworking bartender, Tony. More importantly, tip him heavily. Our next comedian is an original mind and a dangerous mind. He was a recent guest. In fact, he was a guest on Sunday on Comedy Conference Call. Let's have a big round of applause for David Marie-Garland.
What did you get me for Christmas, you idiot? So I think that in the future, sex will no longer be fun. See, evolutionary-wise, sex made sense because, you know, you have a lot of kids. But now kids are a liability. And so, in the future, people will no longer be having sex. And they'll save a lot of semen and put it in the women. A while ago, I started having sex with my secretary. And we were having sex for a while. I was putting my dick in her pussy. And we were doing that for a while. And then our physical relationship turned into a different kind of relationship where we fell in love with each other. So we fell in love, then we got married. So now I'm having sex with both my wife and my secretary. But seriously, my wife died recently. So I guess that means I'm in a long distance relationship. So I'm on the dating scene again. And I bought this book, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Teen Dating. Because I like teens. And it gives such helpful advice as manscaping. And so I went and found some people doing yard work. And I was like, hey Mexican, manscape me. LOL.
David Marie-Garland with a special guest appearance by Andrew Coalson. Our next comedian, I can't even remember who the hell it is. Oh, yeah! He's got a girlfriend named Sarah. Yeah. He's also working with Johnny Hugel and David Marie-Garland on a web series called Strange Bedfellows. He's teamed up with Omari Brown to do a sketch comedy group on Funny or Die called The Undergrads. Big round of applause for John Reaves.
How are y'all doing? I am trying to convince a girl to be my girlfriend. And I said that I would have sex with her to try to persuade her. And she said that she doesn't have casual sex. So I told her I would wear a bow tie. The way movies used to be. Only better! It's a local joke. If you're like me and you're well into your 20s, you're still worried about teen pregnancy. Thank you. So I went to Olive Garden the other day, and I don't know if it was just me or what, but I seriously felt like family. I thought that would do better. Alright, so I hate to be topical, but there's a Folgers commercial, and in the commercial, this guy comes home from doing mission work in Africa and saving AIDS and stuff, and so he wakes up early on Christmas morning, and he goes downstairs and he's hanging out with his sister, and then his parents come in right before he's about to fuck her. So, the moral of the story is if you do mission work in Africa, you can fuck your sister. Not exactly. So I was trying to have sex with this girl one time, and I was like, let's do it, baby. And she was like, I have a kidney infection. I was like, I'm not trying to fuck your kidney. So that happened. I've had sex with so many people. That I have to use an abacus to keep track. Some of you are laughing because you know that I talk a lot about having sex and don't have any. Some of you are laughing because I had sex with you and it was enjoyable. And some of you are laughing because you're uncomfortable and know that we're about to have sex later. If you're like me, you haven't blown a single guy. You stick to married men. Oh. Thank you, Tony. Alright, so I'm writing a couple detective novels. Here's the intros to each one. First one, I didn't know the origin of the word horny until I saw a horn come out of her pussy. That's the first one. The other one, I can't remember. These are really coming out. Alright, so kidney sex was great. Have you ever called your father a motherfucker and then realized how accurate that statement is? Only if he's biological. Alright. Can't think of anything funny, guys. So I'll just tell you guys a little story. The first time I heard my mom cuss, we were on the way to Fuddruckers, and instead of saying Fuddruckers, she said, "Rud faggots." Thank you, I'm John Reaves.
I'm John Reaves, ladies and gentlemen. You can catch John Reaves on Twitter at John_Reaves. And seriously, this guy gets more tail than Sinatra. Our next comedian, that's old Phil Hartman, Saturday Night Live joke. Yes. I'll be here all week. Our next comedian is not a serial killer. He just plays one on stage. He's going to be dropping out of college to pursue a full-time career in stand-up comedy. He's all the way from Boston. Let's give a big round of applause to Andrew Coalson.
Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. I wish as many people came to my bar mitzvah. I wish I had a bar mitzvah. I wish I was Jewish. I love New York. Jokes about the Holocaust are pretty fucked up. I had a guy tell me once, he said that he only dates Jewish girls because he doesn't have to ask for their number, he just looks at their arm. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. That's really fucked up, because if a girl's got a number tattooed on her arm, she's got to be like 80 years old. Why did people in the 1930s wear braces? Because they were depressed. In the 1930s, a patient goes into the orthodontist, and the orthodontist says, hey, it looks like you're going to need braces. And the patient says, why bother? I can't afford to eat. In the 1930s, a patient goes into the orthodontist, and the orthodontist says, oh, it looks like you're going to need braces. And the patient says, what, for my teeth? And he says, no, for your legs. You got polio. The depression was great. I've been feeling a little suicidal lately, but only like a little suicidal. Like, I wouldn't blow my brains out or nothing, but, you know, sometimes I don't wear a seatbelt. I broke up with my girlfriend last night, and she said to me, why don't you just kill yourself? And I said, I would, but I got like this huge fear of commitment. Hey! You guys know who's a great actress? Jennifer Love Hewitt. No! Reese Witherspoon. Hey, I heard that Reese Witherspoon's changing her name to the perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon. Hey! Do you guys know that Reese Witherspoon's middle name is Scup? Reese Scup Witherspoon, Reese's Cup, Witherspoon, Reese Witherspoon. Hey! You guys hear that a serial killer killed Reese Witherspoon? He chopped up her body. The cops are looking for Reese's Pieces. Reese Witherspoon, Reese Witherspoon. Hey! You know how the serial killer charred her remains? I guess now she's the perfect combination of dark chocolate and peanut butter Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon, everybody, Reese Witherspoon. Give it up for her. Have you guys ever noticed that there's black olives and green olives? Does that mean that there's a green olive garden and a black olive garden? Like, if you go on a date, do you have to be like, hey, yo, girl, do you want some fettuccine alfredo? Or do you have to be like, Piggy, what do you want to eat? Halloween just happened. What did you guys dress up as?
Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon? I didn't dress up as anything for Halloween. I just went to parties naked. I told everybody I was the emperor. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be famous one day. Like, how many women do you have to kill? Like 17, because I'm pretty close. No, I would never actually kill somebody, but I can understand why you would want to. You know, like if I were to kill you right now, would I then gain your soul like Jet Li did in The One? And if I gained your soul, would I become more powerful or more energetic? Would I be like John Wilkes Booth when he killed Lincoln, or would it be like John Wayne Gacy when he killed all those kids? I don't know, if I had to choose, I'd probably kill a bunch of 4-year-olds. Like, hear me out. I feel about 4-year-olds the way that homophobes feel about homosexuals. Like, as much as I want to rip off their, like, screaming heads, I just want to be one of them. Like, if I had enough money, I'd just get, like, a log cabin in Nebraska, pay somebody to cook me breakfast, and I would eat it, and I'd just run through the prairie and just... That was a callback to earlier. I found out recently I have crabs. And I'm really concerned about it because, like, it's not so much the shampoo, but just like, do I know anybody well enough to shave my asshole? I don't think I do. I mean, my mom would probably do it, but then I have to tell her I got crabs. And then she'd say, how did you get crabs? And I'd say, well, I went to a bowling alley and I used the toilet there because I didn't want to poop at my girlfriend's house because, like, I thought that'd be weird for her mom to smell my poop. Thank you, everybody.